friends and followers? My name is Ardrick, and welcome to Pure Chess. I know of all the things that there could be up right now, I choose chess. But I've noticed that there are some pretty neat little challenges in here with the mate in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've been kind of messing around with it a little bit, and I decided that I would do a video on each of the mates, and at the end of it all there's a trophy, which is not very common. So, in fact, I think it's about a 0.4%. So if that happens to have it that likes to mess with chess, I'm not really good at it, it's not something that I can say, oh, I go in, I'm already ELO 2500 or anything like that, but I like to mess with chess in my spare time. So, with that being said, you go to bonus games, and there's mate in 1, which is the first fifth of what you need in order to do, or rather to get the trophy, which is all 100 challenges involved. So, we'll start here at problem 1. And mate in 1 is there's one move to make, and you will mate. So, this one's the easiest one, of course. You just move rook to F8. King can't go anywhere, bishop and rook hasn't pinned. Rather simple one. Problem 2. We're going to start seeing them kick off a knight kind of thing. It goes on for a bit here with all the problems. So you're going to take this knight right here, and you're just going to bump him right over to C7. That's going to pin the king. Nowhere for him to go. He can't move anywhere legitimately, and gets pinned in. So, problem 3. Those two knights just had him pinned against the wall, and the poor guy was fighting his way out, getting stabbed, and it was just bad. Alright, next. We're going to one on the board. We can push him up to G8. Takes knight. King screwed, so. Next. Problem 4. Grab your knight and move him all the way over here to H6. Bishop controls G and H diagonal. King can't go anywhere. Problem 5. Here at 5, you're going to grab your king again. Or your knight again. And you're going to move him over here to F6. King is easily trapped. No way out of that one. Not anything that makes sense, at least. Because if you try to move diagonally, you've got between the bishop and the king, he's already trapped. Or, excuse me, the bishop and the knight. The knight already has him trapped. So, he has no way out. Here you're going to grab your knight. And you're going to go ahead and attack this pawn. That's going to put your king in check. No way out with a discovered check off of the queen. Problem 7. Again, you're going to take your knight. You're going to go ahead and move him onto F7. Early check on the king with nowhere to go. A pretty easy mate. Starting with problem 8, they decided to break suit and get rid of using the knights as your primary source of checking. And the interesting thing here is there's a lot going on the right side of the board here. So you're kind of expecting, oh, the queen's going to move up. You're going to try checking here, but you've got bishop to worry about. Maybe queen here, because it looks pretty open, no attackers. However, the knight just has to move in on F6. And this queen can't do anything then. The bishop controls your diagonals here on your F and E 7 and 8. But it's a very simple move to simply go queen A3. And there you go. Completely overlooked it the first time I was doing it. I was trying to work the right side and completely missed the simple move to the left. And here in g5, the king doesn't have anything he can do. Now that we hit the halfway, and this one is a simple quick move up to here, putting the king in check, and mate, because you can't move the queen to attack the queen without opening the bishop, which in turn is still a loss. Starting at 11, we actually get to move a different piece. So we're going to grab our bishop, move him on up to g6, and again, that pins him thanks to the other bishop. So between the white and black bishop, we have the king completely pinned. Now we're going to go back to what we were doing before, and start moving a knight again. Go ahead and move this left knight, which is your only knight, to a7, and king has nowhere to run. Pawn usage or rook usage or anything like that, which I guess I know it's a little bit harder to sort of work that in, but still, I think it would be kind of cool. Then grab your knight here and just move him on up to e7. That'll pin the king between your queen and your knight. Of course, the rook can't move without opening the other rook, so. And here, well, the first time I saw this, I don't know why, but I misread this queen as the king. And it really threw me off. I couldn't figure out what I was doing. And it didn't dawn on me that, hey, you know, the one right here with the big cross on his head is the one you want to go after. So then, knight d7, discovered check, obviously can't move, and the knight has him dead to rights. Now this one's a little bit more interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but there really isn't any moves to make. Yeah, this rook is trapped over here, bishop's trapped up over here. You know, this rook obviously is pawn in the way. And the only obvious choice here is going to be knight c5, which pins him down. Can't move north because the knight's going to get him. So we're going to stop messing with the knights for a little bit. We're going to take our queen. And this one kind of annoyed me because I looked at it for a little bit and I thought, man, you know, I can't move the rook, obviously. And I can't move the queen, you know, anywhere substantial. That's going to be interesting. You know, that rook's just going to get taken by the queen. Then there's a mess there. I can't move this bishop, obviously, because he's holding down g7 and f8, which you're going to want. So then I thought, man, you know, there's got to be a lane, which there is right here, obviously. So I thought, well, I mean, I guess if the queen just moves, and that's it. So you just slide your queen to c4, and game over. Now at 17, for the final time, we're going to grab hold of a knight. We're just going to slide him on up to f7 to put that king in check. Bishop controls d and e, so king has nowhere to run. At 18, you're looking at grabbing your bishop and just making an extremely simple b5 slide. Discovered check off the queen, and that's that. At 19, we're going to grab our queen for the last time. And just simply F8. Bishop protects the queen. Queen's got all the lockdown because she's got all the power. So it's just like marriage, and the king can't do anything. Now, at number 20, probably my favorite one out of this whole thing, because it looks interesting. You know, bishop, you're thinking, oh, bishop could move here. King takes it, however, there's nothing else you can do. You think, oh, the queen, you know, move her here and get taken. Move up, get taken. Move left to take, but you know, maybe in a normal chess game, if you're playing against somebody who's not really sure proper moves or whatnot, and having a bishop and a queen to your advantage. But my favorite thing about this one is it's as simple as moving this pawn up. Queen protects him. King has nowhere to go, and it's just that simple. I love that one. Definitely awesome. So, hopefully that's been of some help to you. Maybe if one of these kind of stumped you at one point. I know a couple of times I was looking in the wrong direction just because I thought there was a little more to it than what there actually was. So, I'll continue this on. In the description below, I will put the moves in writing in case you don't want to listen to me or you don't want to take the time to look through all of this. And so I'll write it out, like, you know, this first one being the rook to f8, you know, I'll write rf8, so you know rook to f8, or I'll just write out rook, whichever is easiest. So, you know, one way or another, below you'll be able to read all of the moves that are made. And if you like it, then I'll be posting the next 4 pieces up when I get the time to do it. And that way you guys can knock this trophy out as well. Like I said, I'm not that great at chess. I just enjoy it. So I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that will need to be figured out as I go along and to post them. So there's going to be just as much discovery by me as there is by you. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you for taking the time to watch it. And if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe and check out our Facebook page, as we're trying to get a lot of just at home live streamers united in one place so we can all get together, play together, and enjoy games together. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.